Absolutely. Gotta have it on. Nothing for Azuo, though, on the other end. No bling there.
I think I mentioned it earlier, but this is... Both these teams have to be looking at their opponent right now and thinking this is our easiest path to get to stage 2. Because once you get into the 2-1s, there's a lot of fierce teams that have had some stumbles early on. You don't want to be going up against them. You don't want to be matching with the likes of Pain. You don't want to be dealing with that. Azu going to be dealing very nicely with this aggressive move out from M80. They went yeeting down middle. And as they said, it comes down to the team that shoots harder. Well, that is definitely the case when you throw 2 players down middle.
Those pistol rounds here are a struggle. We'll see if that remains so here in this series. Already utility tossed in towards CT, but they do have a double up. So about positions and about who's shooting harder here. We'll see who can get it done. Slack's trying to slide through the smoke, but blasted by Azulu. Double dualies right there, knocking him down here, and they spot the shadow chasing down. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. He tosses it away.
Yeah, someone pointed that out to him. That was nearly, we saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
Where I think it was Lukowski fought forward with the bomb, dropped their coffins, and the whole round fell apart. Not gonna be an issue this time. They'll get that planted, and Lake is 1 HP. Gonna try and save this armor. I don't know that I love his chances. Azu wants the ace.
Getting his ace, man.
Gotta deny him. Lake is just trying to die to somebody else to deny the ace. If I know Lake, that is his primary objective here, and he will be gifted that opportunity. No ace for Azu, but oh my goodness, some snappy shooting gonna shut me up about UKCS for a while.
Starting it off hot right there.
Double flower pots. Ooh. Getting potted. Slacks gets that smoke around his ankles. Oh, but that spam up from the cross player is going to make them think that there's no one here. It gets checked. Ah, oh, no. Sejo, good awareness. Good awareness indeed. We're not going to see the double boost come through. And now M80 are locked on the wrong side of these smokes with not a lot of util to get into the retake. This one might just be done. And indeed, as the MP9 gets retrieved, they're just trying to get out of here.
Oh, I got to jump, though. Got to dance out of this position here, looking for some smoke spam, trying to find some safety. Getting followed right now as well.
Look at how much spamming he's done. He's actually only got one magazine.
Oh my gosh, 7
here.
bullets.
You don't see that on a MAC-10 very often. Fortunately, he won't get a chance to run out.
Ooh.
A little money made from Sin.
Gonna go next to that there. He wants to fight. Oh, there's some AKs dropping to the floor right now.
Oh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy. Swisher next at bat. Gives them a swing. Same result right there. What's being right out there? What's the game plan? With that MAC-10 still in play for Jot loves to run it down Banana. Try and get in their face early. You know, Slack's rocking the AWP, but oh my god, damage done there. 3 HEs. Eventually land the kill. An opening pick off of it.
Sin got on the radio. He said, calling in the airstrike.
What do you think the notes say about that one?
The notes say, ouch. It's actually just a if dead to nade in Insta on round, ouch. But the notes are from Golden, so it's a Swedish ouch.
What is the Swedish ouch?
Ouch. No, that's not really.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Sounds Canadian.
Well, you know, northern.
Sure.
Reindeer. Basically the same thing, I think.
Close
Okay,
enough.
the bail back to new box. Ooh, not going to be paid off from Swisher. Sin blocking smokes, but while he's doing so, Azu's advancing on the side. I appreciate the effort, but when they're taking the site, you might want to look at them. I don't know what... He really didn't think they were that far up. I guess if Swisher's alive, maybe you can do that maneuver, but you just kind of look... It looks like he's trying to train for the circus.
Hello.
But we're playing Counter-Strike. The Children of Frank. Kind of playing Battleship.
You're assuming that everyone's on 50 HP at some point there.
Double rotate. This is good timing because now the smoke and the exec is coming out, and M80, the cavalry might be here in a moment, but they need to deal with that healer. They can't get out the library. No hit just yet. Slack's first point of contact on that lane fight. There's the spot. Now they know there's one up in the balcony. Slack's blinded up, has to back away, but for the moment at least, they're holding them at bay, and now everyone's here. Everyone's ready to fight. Everyone's ready to brawl. The kills are stacking up for M80. Stuck in the balcony. Agil will be the last to fall, and now Story is just trying to book it out of there. 10 seconds, no time to spare, but an op to save, and it is M80 finally getting on the board.
And this time not given by M80. That's some great rotations off the back of the timeout. That's exactly how you like to start things off. But Story did save his AWP, and again, he's getting a lot of setup right now.
Ticket. No, Yuto comes out. Ooh, boy. Okay, actually, Sejo taken down. I thought that was Story was it too. But no, indeed. Somehow Swisher avoids that. I think because no, it would have just been falling off of it. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened there to offset Story's aim, but either way.
I want to be able to provide some resistance here. Trying to, again, deny some information all over the map here. Last time they got stacked up with 4 players. They want to avoid that here on sAw, so they've got a decent spread of the positioning here. 2 towards the top of car, 2 towards this bracket side. And again, it's Story that's trying to poke and prod around the corner. Just met by another smoke, but he slides in a kill beforehand.
Oh,
forces Slacks forward instead of back here, but he still takes care of a Gil and spots out another in Boiler. Bomb still dropped in spawn right now. 30 seconds left as they recover it. And they've got to make a quick motion in towards this B side.
When does M80 realize that A's not happening? That A's not happening. What kind of stall out util? There's one more Molotov. I don't think that's going to be enough. And Swisher, he's got to think about sticking onto the rifle. But as the smoke comes through, here's going to be the molly.
Placed.
They're going to cross him. Over the oranges they go. So there's a path to this. Azubu needs to get it planted, but I don't know that this can be denied. If there was a smoke pop, things could have gotten interesting. But Story holding. Now this is a risky move. M80 not putting themselves in position to deny that plant. Now they've got to try the 3-on-3, and there's no utility to get through these chokes. Of course, there's also no utility to hold them at bay, so we're just going to brawl. We're going to fight. That's a nice way to start the fight. An op tag. Story's going hunting, but he's going to find a little bit more than he bargained for. Now both players stuck on the right side of sight. One high, one tucked back into the corner. To offset, but Lake is clearing them off the table. Lake wants the last, and he won't have it, but Azubu now low. Is there time enough for this defuse? No. Yes? He's got a kit. Oh, does he have it? No, not at all. Not at all. That one's going to be for sAw. This is much more up-tempo than it has been. Player slips into the pit, so Rec won't get caught just yet. Slacks, though, on the angle, gonna have to be good if they come around this way, and as they wrap Moto instead, this could be very dangerous indeed. Double rotate coming through from M80, but are they going to expect these players to be up so far, so fast? Huge tempo breaker on the round. Sinaware should get the spot. Won't get the kill, but damage up and information for the squad. And Lake in the library, woo, dips in as the smoke blooms, but sticks around a bit too long. Wrapped upon by Azubu. Still advantage for the moment, M80.
Dropped. That's going to be a bit of a problem there. Now they're getting wrapped up at the moment. Slacks comes through with an op shot. It's a little bit too overwhelming. You can see Azubu ready to pounce with that Mac-10 as well. We'll see how fast he is.
The bomb, though. I mean, this is going to be the full commit, right? If Azubu's the tip of the spear, then there is no second option. This is it.
Oh, that's going to help.
Gone, yeah. Line fire through onto the banana player. It does make life a lot easier. Azubu, though, clotheslines, and oh my goodness. Tip of the spear indeed, but well deserved. Slacks trying to play a cheeky play around the smoke fade. That doesn't happen for him. And I think they're just locked out. Are they going to attempt a retake? Sin and Swisher, I mean, this is demolition, and it all comes at the hands of Azubu.
Hey, they're
giving it a look.
forward.
They got a smoke and a molly. They can isolate some of these angles. Maybe leave the player in towards mini pit.
Oh, that's got to be
Got a molly out.
Run away, run.
That's it. That's it. It's done. Inferno save fest continues. Now, M80 are going to be able to field one here, but there will be no AWP for Slacks, so we'll see if they get a little more aggressive as a result of that. Swisher's having a tough one in defensive B. His one smoke kill. The only kill. Now he's up on the Andes. They haven't cleared him. They haven't cleared him. Oh, can't stack up the two-piece. Only the one. Damage on the Mutiris, but that just might not be enough. This could be another save call. And indeed, I think it's likely to be Lake.
Oh my god. Oh.
Gonna risk it, but now he's rumbled. And out onto the balcony goes Agil, so good luck saving. Good luck saving, Lake. There's nowhere to fall back to. Your teammates are gone. Deleted. Pieces swept off the board. Money gone here for M80. This is turning into a disaster for them. This might be if they're wrapping towards CT? No, it's just to keep Sin isolated. Keep him off on the rotation, so it still is going to be these two-site defenders. And M80, the Banana players, haven't gotten active just yet. They're starting to realize that nobody's here, so the flank will be pushed, but it's too little too late. sAw, it comes down to this. They've got 20 seconds to get this bomb on the site and get it planted.
Oh, that's a big entry.
Through. Rack, if he could stay alive in this pit, this would be massive. They can't cross the bomb towards site without dealing with him. They're trying to nade him out, but they don't feel comfortable in the plant. That's a huge kill from Mutiris. Rack is just trying to buy time, but he can only do so much. And now that bomb planted, now Slacks has to save. Rack doing so much just to try and survive there, but his teammates couldn't get the kills to pay off his position.
They want to speed it up and move in towards that A side quickly, but they can't because they're met by a smoke that is a wall essentially, and afterwards can't really fight their way through until a lot later in the round. But as you highlighted, it's just that B flank that needs to come through a little bit quicker. Doesn't have time to really support the site, and losing Lake instantly like that is gonna likely just be curtains on the round. Does not come through with much efficiency, much kills. 9 on the board. sAw getting close to getting double digits here.
Feeling viable.
Away.
Oh, look at this. All right, ain't nothing working. Let's get aggressive. Haven't seen this since the pistol round. They try and pop the smoke, and Slacks is now deleted, so they know they've got a pretty good idea of what's coming their way. Say that smoke pop would have finished them, but Lake's already slipped into the tunnels.
He's gonna have to do something though, right? I mean, that's
It's a little
what you need out of him. Oh my God!
Call Agil the exterminator. Cleaning out the sewers.
Cleaning up the lake. Oh, really? Okay.
Started to turn. Said,
Yeah,
okay,
he's
no,
like,
you know,
maybe
bet.
I should look behind me real quick. I wish Sin tried to get his knife out right there. Just got caught red-handed.
I think he's fortunate. I think he was trying to play it up to see if he could get two. Two did not come through. Still gonna have to be Wreck and Swisher doing something about this.
There's a chance. I mean, good positioning here. Nice 1-2 punch. Depends on the speed in which sAw kind of head into this one. The utility that lands down their way.
Problems they don't have any of the nades.
Oh.
Well, okay, now they can just go B. Do they trust that they can just go B?
I would send a probe at least. See if you can't spot things out of your story.
They're going to
maybe.
run out of probe time here.
Yeah.
30 seconds, bomb shifting back.
They certainly are doing a good job of selling the fake, so...
They haven't
Gonna
heard
draw in
anything
2
on
players.
site. Oh, now they know there's one. So, okay, maximum 1 on site. You should just rock in. 18 seconds.
Only a matter of time before they spot Wreck out. So the bomb is 100% good. They'll just win it through elimination, close it out with one last kill from Azuwu, who started off the half pot, and he's going to end it the same way. We'll be back after a quick break.
Well, they've got space in towards apartments, so initial control is good, but the stack is here for sAw. They've got the numbers in the right place.
They've managed to just avoid all of this contact, though. It's unbelievable that they haven't been spotted just yet.
Bomb's going to be the first one in if it's Swisher, so this will be the commit. Smoke up. Azuwu's gonna swing, but the smoke does blind him before he can kill everybody this pistol round. So that's good, at the very least. Gil and Mutiris, though, going to be more than enough, and Azuwu still gets his contribution, so that bomb's committed, and this round is over. And this map, just going to say it, looking kind of over. Sin, what are you going to do here? Dive into the apps, down to 21. They're running you down. Azuwu will give no quarter. Wow.
So dunk on the HE here, and able to walk away with a lot of damage done on the Slacks. Doesn't really take too much in return, and again, you're starting to set up a lot of utility now. But this is a bit bold here, jumping around here. And M80 going to look to get very explosive in on this play.
Win the smoke. They know this player's here, but he's going to fight forward. And any impact would have been massive there, considering how tough of a spot he was in. They want to brawl, and they're going to get it. So this is now a good situation. Bomb planted, man advantage. sAw just pulled the plug. They've got a lot of rounds to play with. They don't know that Slacks has 1 HP. Yeah, okay. They're not going to risk it here. This is the prudent choice, not the fun one.
Missed the timeout. Who called it there? Was it sAw that just trying to slow things down a little bit?
Presumably, yeah. You know, just temper the expectations. You know, don't let them get started. Make the money work here. Wow. I feel like you have to end it right here and now. Sejel and Azuwu, though, are going to do a good job of that insta response here. Stacking up the third player to set up util here towards B and engage in that top banana fight now. Desperation stations for M80. looking dire.
Yeah, still playing up to their own game here, especially with this lead, keeping control of Banana.
They don't have the star util, it's just flashes left.
They're gonna take a contact. No, they're just gonna toss the smoke in, and that's obviously not gonna cover the boost.
Story might flash Mutiris through this. Yeah. Here it comes. Flash through. How good was it? Well, Mutiris didn't actually go, so not very good at all. The creep out still gets one. Traded. The trade's good. Now the flower pot's activation comes in, and through the smoke, Story will finish this dominant on Inferno. It is so very clean for sAw.
I actually did have a fidget spinner ring that had a little like trackball inside of it that could move around, and I lost that one.
That makes sense. Well, we're not going to have a whole lot of time for fidget spinning, as this one looks like it's going to be a very quick pistol. Up the cave, into the site, smoke to answer, but the smoke's actually bad. The smoke's a little too deep, so there's a gap. Flashbang's good, kill's good. Do they know there's a player in the cup? B, they do. Trade that to the tune of 1. It's looking good right now for M80. And M80 being blessed with some pistol success. This is such a rare ask, but it's looking good. Now as the players fly around the corner, what could be done? Okay, retake from Sejo. Slack slips into the cusp, so it's going to be a tough clear out, but Slack only goes for the 1. Time's becoming an issue here. No kit and no Mutiris either. So, M80 with a pistol!
If he just had a note page there, you know, maybe he could have had
step-by-step instructions.
Yeah.
I suspect the note page just tells you what the name of the strat is. I don't think it outlines exactly what you're supposed to do in the round.
Well, I mean, some of them are crazy detailed.
Yeah, playbook. Get the blade pamphlet going.
Yeah, a little 60-page.
Look at the damage that's been done early on here off of spam and util. It's so effective, but they do need the kills. Mutiris, even trade here. It's not ideal, and it is the wounded players who are out for M80. That Molotov means the bomb's going to be planted. Question's going to be on the fade. What kind of util remains here? There's just flashes for M80. There's a lot to get them into the site from sAw. In Temple, it's a little tough to deploy it, but if they can get out past this bulkhead, things can get interesting. Wreck, mollied, ticking, has to fly out. Whoa, had an opportunity, couldn't quite capitalize. Time's getting short. Time's getting short, indeed. And if they can keep these traded up, that'll be enough. This might be it. Oh, but it's all good for Swisher. Now he can play the post. Without a kit here, this is done. Story doesn't have the opportunity. He's just going to have to save. So M80, this one gets frisky. This one gets risky. But even with the guns out, sAw cannot keep them back.
Yeah, I mean, just an excellent chase there in the post-plant positioning. Swisher does go down to the bomb, surprisingly, but...
They got money. They counter it. Right back into the timeout. We are in the 6th round. And sAw are burning through.
Nice. Smoke still worked. Oh, fast B here. Off the back of these timeouts, M80 have just been super aggressive and Story ready with the AWP. So is Azuwu. And the back of the pillar, this time being shut down big time. The numbers are all here onto the B side. And they just devastate the aggression there. M80 completely stuffed at the entrance there.
Everybody's here, though. There's still a chance for the pressure valve to release. This is the wrong call. And now the bomb's committed. So, never mind. There was a chance to get weird and get out towards A and make something of this. For Lake, the mission here is punishment. Obviously, if he 1v5 ace clutches this, great. But he's not going to do that. Any kills would have been nice. They can't find that. What a relief for sAw. It took 2 timeouts. Yeet your way up the B ramp. Problem is there's this guy's Story, and he's pretty good at shooting.
Well, yeah, and there's, again, a pretty consistent theme there. sAw just stack over 4 towards the B side early and give them mid control. They have a solo A player. And now sAw kind of getting into this reactive Counter-Strike here. They're aggressing A after this round, and a nice pick from Story. Available to open things up on direct, just trying to jiggle around that corner. Next step here, next piece of the puzzle is for Lake to activate up middle. Ooh. He takes a route through Donut. Could be taking a route straight to the Story AWP.
Could be. You also have Akil pushed it up very aggressively in towards A main, which gives Story the confidence here. But mid's open. So there's some nervousness there. And now with a smoke in towards the red room, they're wary and they've cleared out the A main player. So now Story under threat. Deleted. God. What was that from Lake? Quick on the flick. And the bomb's going to need to rotate around, but... a retake on early here. Any more kills would be huge from Lake. Nade might finish it. Nade will finish it. Goodbye. Can't find the next, but punishment onto a Zulu and a smoke in his face. Clear up in towards mid. It's just this one man, and you know where he is. He's going to risk the smoke push. Knife out, though. If they're just watching, it'll be over. And as he creeps out, freest of kills for Sin. Immediate isolation of the one-round win for sAw. It's back to the doldrums.
Yeah, right back.
I believe that was up, got something to on.
Whatever it was, destroyed for sure. That's a great flashbang, though, for Slacks. Now with the aggression up from Swisher. Oh, but sAw comes through the cave smoke just in time, providing his mid player some safety.
Sin realizes that with sAw pushed forward, there's a gap here to fill. But as sAw clears out B main, they should eventually realize through process of elimination that he's got to be pushed up cave. There's certainly the idea, stories posted, aware that this is a possibility, so good awareness. Good communication presumably coming in about where Sin could be. And as the smoke fade comes in, now Sin is stuck.
Is Sin stuck or is sAw stuck?
I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me. Well, it helps if you have bullets.
Oh,
that was with bullets. Don't let him heat up.
Don't want him getting loud at you. Obviously, there's still a pretty big path here for M80 to go to, but will the op get destroyed again? No, this time, Lake gets nailed to the wall. Rek does offer up some kills and resistance, but...
This is again a scenario where damage is so valuable. The money's starting to wear down here a little bit for M80, but a bomb plan would certainly pay it off. And okay, 3 alive is fine. Battles. Lake
aggression.
Flashbang around the angle, taking this donut space. Nade chasing. Putting him on notice here. Over towards A. But Azu does find the first. That's a Swisher gone, and as the numbers are rotating back in here, Story's still on the scene. He's been the big chess piece so far, it feels, for sAw. And once again, he's going to be posted on the right angle. Nice shot. Lake does get past as a result of this, but still some serious work going to need to be done for Lake.
And they're kind of running it back into the deeper parts of CT here as they have this advantage, and understandably so.
One smoke.
You got to be able to destroy the op once more here on this line. That's it.
He's just fighting. He's fighting. He's fighting first. Now the smoke goes out. This will isolate. But Agil wants to go through with testing it. Well, now Lake's alone. So good luck. Too many players to fight. Make it expensive, though. You make it risky. But eventually, Story brings it through. And the let's go. Fist bumps on land.
Oh, yeah.
It's nothing better than the feeling of fist bumping the homie on land. Better than sex.
After a round win, after a big clutch.
A big clutch.
Shot looking for some big opening there. Again, the utility damage has been unbelievable, but the spam back finally going in M80's way. So Judge is unrelenting in this cave positioning, constantly dueling and doing damage. But what about an opening kill here sent his way? There's still some low HP bars. So that's kind of the problem there. And then Azu just instantly picks up the pieces. Fills the roll.
He's been so sharp, so surgical, but when you can't see, it's hard to be sharp or surgical. If your surgeon is flashed, do not go through with the surgery.
You see him, if you see your surgeon with sunglasses, avoid it at all costs.
Put down the scalpel, sir. Wait for the fade. All right, so far, so very good. Of course, for M80, this has already been a very solid half, but they're looking to put the exclamation marks on. Mutiers is tucked. Pick right in the 50-50? Yes, you do, Swisher. He is absolutely picking correct in this Choose Your Own Adventure. Having a much better map, by the way, I want to say. Had a tough one as the primary B presence on Inferno. Having a better one this half.
Now you know Swisher always feels like a player that can keep his mental resiliency up there. I think it helps out with the rest of the team. That's a couple tough misses there from Story. I think this op being chased down is more so that M80 can pick it up more than he can hold on to it, but we'll see if he's afforded that opportunity. Now starting to connect. And no scopes don't come through right there. Rek gets vision. But yeah, I do like Swisher's head mindset in this team. keeping the mindset right in map 2. That Inferno that was also in overtime, just not as long back in the last season of Pro League. So always some good synergy there.
Oh.
Lake's mindset in this round is in middle, left,
They got the
against
space,
the
though.
wall.
They got space, and Story once again with a miss on a hard shot. Getting a little overzealous on Donut, but the punish doesn't come through. And now Utility back the other way. Smokes up. Do they have any nades to pop these? No, they do not on the CT side. Popper would go a huge way right now. They don't have them. And Akil dies trying to get out the choke point as a result. They're flying into the fray. It's getting messy indeed. But the bodies are starting to stack, and at least for the moment, they're even. Slacks. Oh, no. Didn't realize what he had in time, and now sAw is punishing them for it. Swisher, though, a chance at the clutch. We're singing his praises a moment ago, trying to line up this molly. I think it covered. No, it's smoked. Oh, he's got that, but the defuse is on while he was distracted. 7-5, a lead for M80, but recovery for sAw on the table. We'll be right back.
It's no Inferno. M80 with the lead. They've got themselves some pistol success in the first half. They're shutting down some of these opening duels, but hey, sAw ended on a positive note towards the tail end of the half. And well, that's going to help out there, Zulu.
That's just a timing, right?
Yeah, sniped out of the round. Good timing there from Lake. Good crosshair placement to kill. But now can they hold on to this A-bomb site afterwards?
Based on that kill as well, they've got the awareness that it's likely coming in towards A. Lake forced back by the smoke, but Rhett gets one. So trades off his life at the very least. They can't deny the bomb plant. The numbers in the post available.
Nice brain.
Flax is so quick into this, and he will, in fact, get the kill. Connects onto a second as well. Lake gone, but Akil's trying to find an upgrade, and while he fumbles about with the guns, they'll fumble about and pop his skull.
I'm surprised they didn't give it to Slacks, though. Give him that extra 300.
You gotta give it to him.
Yeah. But, you know,
he tried.
And to be fair, you know, Slacks also deserves the defuse for what he did in the opening stages.
He said, come on, guy. You get
It wasn't about economy at all. It wasn't about the money. He just wants to, you know, give credit where it's due. And it feels like M80 are prepared for that with so much resources heading in that direction here. 2 players on the site proper and 2 close by in the mid flank. That's a molly that's going to do a lot in buying time. Another?
Yeah,
another molly.
Just trying to choke this out. I'm surprised none of the mid presence has come back the other way, having heard all of that noise. Now the execute coming in. Maybe they're going to rally. Yes, they are indeed. Lake's on the way. Need to get the kills, though, at the end of the day. And only 1 for 1. Not ideal. So it doesn't quite work out the way they had drawn it up. Rex down to 2 HP. A rotate around for the rifles. Had the right idea, had the pieces in the right place, but at the end of the day, you do need to get the kills. And that's exactly what Slacks is going to be doing. Only to the tune of 1, and both rifles now dropped. Rec 2 HP. He can't do this. Unless...
Oh my god.
We could have had a bottling. We could have had a smoking.
That's frustrating. It is frustrating. I hate dying to USPs too. I get it.
Fist bump's on land, but it's the table. It's the Nico textbook.
Yeah, that table gets a lot of love. This aggression here from sAw doesn't quite go his way. Swisher capable of holding it down here. Matera's trying to do the same towards the middle. It's a small lockout, but no ammo. Oh no! Gil will capitalize. Now the top rope swing here, but Azulu sidelined, and Sin is racing. Everyone fights towards middle.
In this round, maybe not the most important. Next round, you're going to have the op for Slacks. You're going to have the full investment from M80. The loss bonus is stacked up at this point. That's where M80 have to end this run. Decent trade there. You've got the 1 rifle to play off. Lake tucked into a corner. If he can do anything with this pistol, it'd be interesting. There's a lot of space in towards mid. I mean, this one's not done yet. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's aggressive on the flank. The kill on the Slacks, though, gives them a path through middle, and they know where this rifle is. Trying to keep Akil at bay. What a shot from Swish. 1 HP. But he's cooking. 1 bullet to him. Still 1 HP or no, it doesn't matter. Zulu's gone as well. The ace for Swisher. Down to the wire. 1 health, but Big Swish steps up to send his team through to keep them fighting here on Ancient.
Oh, that's incredible from Swisher. What a round. Piecing up those fights so boldly, taking those duels. Even when he's low on HP, you're going for these trades. Continuing to keep the fight up middle. He doesn't give up on these fights here. And then again, it just sucks the life out of sAw after they finally built up that momentum. After they finally get loud, Swisher just shuts Surprised he's not being called for either, right? He's just going to look delayed activate right now, hoping that this B play can draw away attention and bring the rotates that he's looking for.
It might do, but there's nothing yet to make them flinch, and if Mutiris moves too early, it's going to be a problem. Now he's going to activate, Slack's on the line, doesn't have the shot, so it's nervy, it's edgy, but now Mutiris is going to have to try and reroute to make this happen. And M80 aren't giving them a fight, they're not giving them an inch, and when it finally does come through, it's Swisher to capitalize, set up Lake for the second, there's the trades, the B take is shut down. And now just Mutiris wandering on his lonesome as M80 have retaken this lead. A team deflated. They'll bet it all on this one. But even now there's limitations, right? The utility's not great. They don't have everything. They don't have the op for story. And as we've seen, when you take that big green away from him, his impact is massively lessened. Good flashbang, but Mutiris is in the smoke. Oh, they don't know. They have no idea. Mutiris has slipped through. He's in the backlines. This is so weird, but he's going to get caught on just the one. Still, the site's been lost. That bomb can be planted. It's a retake required. And Mutiris slips away from the angles before the punish can come in. This is a disaster for M80. That bomb's planted. How do you get back in?
Now you get the best post plants as well, and Donut to back it up here, but they are starting to pressure it very quickly before it seems like sAw planted their feet.
Zoo tagged up. Big kill, though. Slacks now takes care of the A-main presence. Zoo gone. Smoke on. They can just get on the stick. And that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do while the smoke is up. The tap on going to require the reloads. Time to get stuck onto that bomb. Okay, someone eventually has to stick it, and that is exactly what's going to happen. Sprays wide, and map point found for M80.
Temple side keeping the space safe for M80. Now looking to close it out with one more round. Looking to be flawless from the point in which Swisher got that ace into the finish line.
Oh boy. I was going to say, this guy, we know can tip the scales, but Swisher is not interested. He's not having it. He hasn't died since that point as well. He has just become the bastion for this team. The fortress that sAw cannot surmount. They'll try once again. They got the grappling hooks out. They got their ladders. They're trying to get over these walls, but a smoke will obscure their vision. Nade to try and pepper it down. The mortar shot's out, but Swisher swings back in, sets up his teammate. Look at the damage. Kill's not there yet, but the Molotov will finish. And Lake can just battle it through with the USP. It follows the story. One man trying to hunt up a kill, trying to chase down Lake, desperately trying to put something together here, but he'll battle forward to do so, and Slacks waits with the op trained. It's over. M80 claim Ancient. We're going the distance. This ends on Dust 2. Could have outsized impact. We're into Dust 2. Apparently, I just can't move, Cole.
Gotta stay very still.
I think I figured it out. I think I've cracked
You got it finally?
See if I can fix it. I'll
Sajad's got the nice opening right there. Oh my god, and he takes charge there a lot further in. A 4K in total for Sajad. A complete shutdown towards long. Now Swisher looking for another ace here. A couple of kills sent in return. Struggling to coordinate those last two peaks, but they've got the bomb in blue bin at the moment, and Swisher's going to have to change directions.
Let's see if they forget they have it there. Technically, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, they might not know.
I mean, unless they've got, like, gerbil memory. They're probably aware. And actually, a gerbil's pretty good at hiding their food, so...
Yeah, Sajad was pretty blind when he got a couple of those skills, but...
That is true. Not going to be a problem either way. Not going to be a problem either way. They will not forget about it. But now the guns come out, so they can forget about pistols. They don't need to worry about that. It's time to just go click hits.
Got a long spawn here, so you know kind of the direction is decided for them. Look at this utility tossed in from Wreck. Smoke for the Molotovs. Smoke's on the corner, but they don't push past this smoke.
Did they expect to play a dumpster? No, and he gets two as a result of that. Pays it off beautifully. That was a team dink, I think.
Yeah.
Teammate put a shot in the back of Lake's head, and then a little bit of a follow-up on that Nate Chunky. Not ideal. You're looking to recover a deficit.
Especially for Azu here to start things off. Getting a couple nice opening duels there. Especially on the gun round, but Story doesn't give up on the duel. Keeps on fighting. And once again, Lake able to shut down the aggression.
That was a big difference on Ancient as opposed to Inferno. The rounds, especially in the first half, where Story did get implicated, effective, but they couldn't consistently get him involved in the affray. Oh,
they spotted him.
They've been spotted, yep. Nade to tickle. Got to keep those guns out. Trained on Mutiris, though. Smoke to isolate Agil, no ability to pop that, so maybe some desperation spam here, but he's going to hold his position a secret, at least for the moment. They're wary of the player on site. It's a reroute out towards long, but you can't leave that bomb stuck at car, especially once that smoke fades, so you got to get around, and that's what Sin's going to do. Toss the bomb over for his teammate.
Fast long flank already formulating.
They're aware, though. They're aware of the possibility. Oh, Rek hears the footsteps. Now they get the long player. They know where the last is as well. Stick this down. Daring him. Come on, go for a jump. Go for a hop. Go for a skip. And Sin will be fine to keep his teammate alive. So great recovery.
Why are you peeking me? Let's fucking go!
And I think he smells blood in the water as well in terms of Story's mental after Ancient.
We're going to capitalize on that mind game. That's beautiful flash right there.
Where the nade's supposed to go. Oh, out of the scaffold though. 2. Again, we're seeing these tucked angles for Azuwu. Just paid off, but Slacks is cooking. Slacks is cooking, and now onto the side. It's sAw under pressure. If they can deal with him, the site is theirs, but sAw will not allow it. USP, all that's required. The side-on gets it done, and it smiles on for the new guy.
Oh, man.
Now we do see the danger of the pop-off is if you then get completely isolated in that one-round win. You may be feeling just a touch foolish. But let's see, Azuwu Tuck not getting cleared again. He was blind this time. This is a little more egregious. Not so dialed in some long takes, and Azuwu gets a second out of it. These flashbangs are even good, but this long take is just dismantled. This is a disaster for M80. So even that started well for sAw. Early on, the CT side has been very impressive. They found consistent advantages. They've been able to capitalize. It's still early, but the early results are promising.
Should name himself Azu 2.
Hey, Azu good for 2. Crossing the door. You want to hunt.
They would like to. Oh, okay.
You don't want to hunt too much.
Go grab that op now or pick up Slacks. They're overexposed, but spam through the wall. Gonna catch him. A potential half buy here for M80 up next and see if they can't keep the pressure on. They will put a little investment in, trying to take a duel towards long once more. Eating some damage. But oh my god, what a shot from Slacks. That's long range. Deep line on the Story. Headshot connects, and a 4v4 now because Azuwu has kept it covered towards long once again.
Gap in the smoke, so Muteers can't get aggressive behind it, but actually it does spread. Shout out to the volumetric smokes.
Let's see, next step of the puzzle here for M80 to try and slide around that smoke here.
It's not a bad setup. Do they have they don't have a flash.
No
If they had a flash, this would be a very good setup. As it is. Ooh, bomb edging out. Yeah, they're gonna get the tag. Swing back in. That's punishing. And now second player down. This is a bomb plant. Uh-oh. Things are getting real weird indeed. If the bomb can cross. sAw's trying to deny that, but he's isolated right now in the fight. Now he goes down. Now it's just the one. Agil trying desperately to get this round back into the realm of possibility. Now they've spotted him up. The tag on as well. He's 18 health.
Whoa.
18 health. They want to brawl. Clock ticking away. Got some options for how he wants to approach it. He's wary with all this noise that he's heard that somebody may have gotten down to dance with him. And he's actually backing away on the smoke fade as a result of that.
Whoa.
Hoping they brawl in, and he's correct. Okay, heavier lean out towards the long fight early on. It has been a point of success for sAw, but they've been rolled off by the util, and we've already got Sin through middle.
Double up on the aggression towards Tons, though. Swisher loud about his approach, but he hits the shift key.
Got the kill. Double pushing towards Tons is a problem, but there's still somebody here. They didn't expect that, and now the numbers just aren't working out. They get caught completely off guard by that push through mid by Sin. And what are you going to do now? You're so isolated. Story's trying to re-aggress Catwalk. Molotov, he ticks, so now they know where one player is. They know there's maximum one on B. And now they know where that B player is. So just rock in towards the site. They've got the read. M80 know where all the pieces are on the board. This is free information for them. And it is just going to be sAw. Between a rock and a hard place, no chance to even save on this one, so he'll battle forward to try and fight the upper. Well done there. Can maybe get this big gun and get out of here.
Hoping for someone to give him a little over extension right there. But yeah, this is going to be another sAw save. 4 Michelin? Isn't that beyond the best you can get?
4 stars. I gonna
Only
doubt their provenance.
3 stars? Probably. It was around Christmas time. I don't know if I've had that. I know what you're talking about.
Super stinky?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You would know if you'd had it.
I've not had that. No, that was not present.
That's the next tech. Hold on. Dance from behind the boxes. Nades to harass and harry. Akil paying this off, though. Flashed up. Still getting the kills. And this one's a shutdown. It's been a long time since we've had any success, but now look at the long players. Zuwu thinking about going around the corner. Won't do so. Would have been the death blow if he had.
It could have been. It also could have opened up some new avenues.
At least it's safe.
But, I mean, there's still a pretty open access to Catwalk right now. In the meantime, we'll see if that remains true long-term, but they might just head into Azua's location. They're loud about it, so he's fully prepared for this idea.
Should have it. We've seen him catch them off guard so many times. Did they clear?
Sin going to jump around that corner.
Yeah, he was aware, but that is the bomb. Gift wrap, signed, sealed, and delivered. Good luck hitting that no-scope. Well, it helps when he runs out of ammo. Trying to play gun game here on the AK. What kind of damage can Slacks find to keep them limited into the final round of the half? That's the big question. 10 seconds. There's actually no point to saving his own op. He should go die.
Yeah, I mean, even if he dies after time, not a big concern.
No, just needs to kill. 1 kill and it's all worth it.
Not going to be given the chance.
No kills available.
Nice, guys. Nice.
So that was a little bit slower for M80. Did we see them pick up the pace as a result? Ooh, looks like get me out long. Get me out long. Taking to the molly, not quite going to have it. And Azuwu.
Oh, they're out, though. They're pushing just delayed, a little bit of a late reaction, and Azuwu trying to set himself up for success. He doesn't need any help here. He just does it on his own. Going for more swings, though, and Lake will capitalize.
That's a nice push up middle, though. sAw gets there uncontested, really, as well. Sin just dealt with. And now the smoke comes in to stall them out in towards long. Slacks is hoping for a response, boosted up over. I like the idea, but they're not giving it to him right now.
Everyone prepared here. I mean, great setup at the moment. Punching holes through the smoke, making sure that they can't sneak across, but Rek is in between those holes. Oh!
Finds the right hole. As a player tuck Gandalf, they don't know about that. Akil's the surprise factor. He's usually the B anchor, right? You might not expect him to be here already, but that's a good Molotov. They're being careful about it. Now the kill will come through as a result. It's not making any mistakes here. They're trying to keep Slacks out towards long for that post plant, but you do have to plant the bomb before you could do a post plant. So now Slacks sucks forward to make sure that that's going to happen, and they'll leave it all on the sAw. He's been so damn good this map. He has been the difference maker for sAw, and now a clutch is required. On the catwalk boxes. Not spotted yet.
Oh my god.
Swisher brings it down to just the 1, but jumping up, he can't reset the aim, and we are all knotted up as we swap sides. Uh-oh, time to readjust. Like, get out of there. Preferably he gets out of there with 1. Whoop. None, but alive for the moment. Back around the corner, now his teammates know everything. They know this is only a long play. Because they've cleared out everything else.
Yeah. I mean, it still comes down to here if you can hit your shots, but blocking that smoke is going to help them out a little bit. Might create some holes to open things up, but Josh just gets too well blinded up as they try and get aggressive. And so they will cross successfully so.
Oh boy, now the duelie's close range. This is good. The flank is on, but Rek only gets the 1.
Whoa.
Sin paying it off in the front. They brought this down to the 2v2. Look at the health! Oh, it's headshots only now for M80. And, okay, Sin is gone. Yeah, all right, Rek. 5 health, 2 kills, bomb planted. Reroute. They knew he was out towards long, but this position, I think, on Catwalk from Meteor should be too much. And indeed, sAw will not be missing. So another pistol round claim for sAw. This is now both of them in this map. 4 of 6 in the series.
They're still looking for some aggressive duels here. These footsteps should be heard by Lake and called out. Dissipates out to counter utility from the CT side. Never a real motion in from sAw, but it is effective at drawing in attention and rotations and getting that utility out that M80 do still possess.
Slacks on the angle though. Oh, withdraws! Tries to reposition off that Molotov. And that's a massive find for Story. We talked about it. He's had a slower map, but this is enough. And this guy, don't let him get going here in towards middle. Assigns him to the tune of 1, but still, the A-side defense is compromised. Holding on to long for Rek might give them the chance to battle back in. But as the ball makes its way on towards site, I don't know how much of an appetite M80 are going to have for this one. They're just going to be running out of rounds to actually do anything about this map of Dust 2. It's the problem with playing from behind all the time off these pistols. You just don't quite have the same cushion to work with, and yeah, they're giving it up.
If this one goes awry, you know, running out of ideas, running out of steam. Meanwhile, sAw is still just picking up kills constantly. They're aggressing all over the map here, suffocating this default. Can they hold up to it?
There's the first found. Looking for more in towards this space. This is activate the players out towards long, but now they're ready to check the door.
Oh, boy.
Posted. They're not going to expect it. The one found. Can he get the second? No, at this point, he will be pinched in, and they're keeping him hemmed. They know that. They know they need this kill to set up the retake because they've conceded. But as I say conceded, no, they've actually shifted in towards A just in the right time. Slacks finds the one. Good damage on rack. Can't find the kill over the box. And now sAw, who's been the mammoth of this map, he gets a chance to trample all over the site, reposition out towards the catwalk. And Swisher comes through. He doesn't realize the player's gotten so far forward, but now he knows. And somehow unpunished on that engagement. The swing back in story! Oh. How does he hit that? A whiff at the worst time for Sin. Swisher, how do you get stuck back in? He's got the kit, but he's still wary of sAw, but doesn't realize the reposition has come through, the doubling up, they're playing together. Rifle found the first, the jumping shot denied. sAw's got it. His 30th kill found, and that might just be enough to take this series, to take this map, to take it straight into the second stage of ESL Pro League.
Yeah, and it's, again, these two new pieces here on two separate maps of Inferno, Azulu taking full control. Now sAw on Dust 2 looking to close. But the story impact right there.
Slacks is going to try and get active in towards mid now with this big green. They might not expect it.
There's that utility set here that you're looking for on the jump spot. They don't throw the molly. And that opens up a free kill there for Slacks. Sticks around as well. Now the op going to be the next point of contact, and Slacks doesn't fold on the angle. So a little bit of a lifeline here now given in the 5v3 taken by Slacks.
You do have to kill this man. Not trying to give up any easy advantages.
They're going to be pretty explosive on this play.
Here they go. Up top, though, Lake finds the first. Bottles them up. And now Swisher will be back on the angle. Reinforcements coming as well, trying to stall this out. Lake buying time, but not finding kills. And sAw has come to collect. Surely this one's too much, but not for him. Nothing is. And now a path to a bomb plant should be confirmed. His teammate can slip out of car. sAw has done the work, but you know what? He's even going to have to plant the bomb himself. Tossed over. It's all on this retake. It's all on this retake. They have to kill this man. But somehow he's still surviving here. Back in the box. Finally felled, and Azulu can do nothing more. sAw made us believe that he could finish it all himself. He's getting frisky. They're coming his way. This is such a risk now. Rifle with him, but M80 know they can't play passively, and now Slacks will withdraw. Somehow unpunished for that.
Yeah, sneaks out. I mean, most importantly right there, getting that deep angle, but when he realizes his catwalk could be overexposed long term, he's going to fade away. HE for the smoke. What's
He's ready.
Oh my god.
We do have one of those. We don't need two. Maybe we do need two, actually. That'd be a treat.
The ultimate rivalry. This catwalk execute's still looking good, though. A lot of effective utility tossed in, and they completely deny Sin's motion.
So just tried it. He's getting tagged. I was like, yeah, fine.
Oh.
Conceded, but Slacks is still here. He knows he's got his comrade in arms. He knows he's got the big guy on the scope. And Slacks holding court is locking this one down. This is a different beast now. That's not a tentative round. That is Slacks asserting himself early and taking the round all the way to its conclusion. Intense eye contact. Asserting dominance with that.
Isn't that a German thing?
Perhaps. Not familiar with that particular stereotype, but we can invent some new ones.
Sure.
No one's really in position to catch this, but it is going to be Slacks with the first responder, and he's going to find the shot. Looking for more, overcommits. Wide on the angle, sAw able to collect, and this guy It might be over.
Oh my God.
And now sAw battling forward, trying to assert this for his team. They continue to find the space. As the util sets up, sAw just knocks them down. And it's another round where he takes command. Story coming along for the ride. 35 kills, and he has secured series point. He's the only player on his team who's positive. This is a meteoric performance.
All right, get him a chance here once again to walk out mid.
I'll leave it alone now. We'll focus on this round. Swisher caught in transition. Spam's not going to connect. So they're getting on mid uncontested. There's still this tunnel presence as well. And Slacks wants to brawl on the window, but that's too many directions to look, too many directions to check. Now it's just about Swisher, but they dropped the bomb. No, they dropped the bomb in towards mid. That lagging behind the teammates. Now this is a crisis. It has to be a kill. sAw is dead. There's no bailout from this guy. 40 seconds to try and retrieve this C4. If it had been with the tunnel players, this one could be over. But instead, now caught at a crucial juncture, the push through CT bails them out.
Oh.
Nagil find the clutch. Now where he's coming from, making no secret of it. But the Spam didn't find the kills he needed, and Sin keeps them fighting. 3 rounds.
They were able to take so much space, so much contact without meeting any resistance, but
Sin's going to be tested. Oh, that's a nice find. Not the kill, though. The nade could finish it. The nade will finish it. Goodbye, Story. But Swisher gone. Do you want to risk this? They're going to try that mid-split again, but this time it's just a fake. They've gone through so many times that it sucks the gravity away, but they know they can get up catwalk without having to deal with Slacks.
there's no utility at all. It's just an HE for this T side.
Has to be Reckon Lake. Has to be Reckon Lake. No one's in position to help. The cavalry's not coming quick. They need to find these kills popping up behind the boxes. What can you do, Rek? There's the first, but only one. One might not be enough. And now holding on the long to set up the retake.
Look at sAw. He wants to take more duels right now. Fighting it towards CT has been a specialty of his.
This is how they found 12. This is how they found 12. And it might just be enough. sAw again to put them over the line. It falls to Slacks. He's been good. But sAw has been great. And sAw moved through. They are in to stage 2 of the ESL Pro League. A team that we've cried the death of so many times. They continue to rebuild.